DIY Duke here, and it's winter time. Yeah, getting a little snowstorm. Kind of cool though. Got to go to town, see if we can negotiate the roads. How to drive on slick roads and in snow. DIY Duke. We'll be driving that Chevy 4x4 pickup. Of course, a lot easier with four-wheel drive, but even them can slip off the road and crash. I got Samson with me, so he's precious cargo. Just want to make sure that doesn't happen. Okay, give yourself extra time. So start your vehicle, warm it up, and then simple stuff like this. Getting all this snow off. Because if you start traveling down the road, that's going to fly up on your windshield, and then you're going to lose visibility. Some people hold their wipers out like that if they think it's going to get cold, so they don't stick to the windshield. And there's Big Boy, ready to go to town. Hi, Big Boy. We got to go to town and get some parts for a piece of equipment. Fuel filter, exactly. Let's get started. Whew, it's cold. So first thing you want to do is strap yourself in. You don't want to have an accident, but you never know. So you want to. And Big Boy, we got to make sure he's okay. He's getting a little sleepy now. So this thing has four-wheel drive, which you simply just move this lever, move this can of brake fluid, boom. Now it's a four-wheel drive high. Turn those headlights on for better visibility. And here we go. Very heavy. Make sure that defroster's on. You got some good heat up there on the windshield. That way it'll keep it pretty well frost free. Look both ways before you pull on the traffic. Snow's pretty deep there. Somebody's already been on the road, so we're not going to have to break trail. Really key thing about staying on the road when it's slick is don't go too fast. Don't follow others too closely. And always make sure that you have control of the vehicle. Let's go ahead and slam on the brakes, see how slick it is. Yep, we are sliding. So, nobody's out here, we can do that, and it's really slick out. But we're gonna take the back way, which there's no traffic, and it's really a nice drive that way. We won't get into harm's way with all the roads, because obviously not everybody does real well on the snow. In Oregon, people can use studded tires and of course chains for better traction. Some people think that because they have four-wheel drive, basically they're infallible when it comes to slick roads, but as you can see, four-wheel drive slip too. And sometimes four-wheel drive, people think they can drive faster because they have better control, but you still have to stop sometimes, and that doesn't make you stop any better. So just take it slow, give yourself plenty of time, and enjoy the beautiful sights of a snowy landscape. So we're going to approach this little intersection really slow, and that's kind of a main highway out there. As we can see, we got some traffic coming, and see what a difference it makes having your headlights on and not. So we can't see very well, so we're going to pull up here so we can see what's coming that way. And these guys, this guy's going pretty slow. He's got a trailer. He's going to have a lot of fun going over Mount Hood. See, we're slipping even in four-wheel drive, so you want to give yourself plenty of time when you pull out across this intersection. Otherwise, you're going to slip and not make it and get slammed into. The thing about driving on slick roads, don't ever overdo the accelerator, because that'll put power to the wheels and you'll start spinning and then lose control and fishtail. Same with the braking. Don't hit the brakes too hard, or again, you'll slide. So we're going to make a left turn here, and we're going to slow down slowly. What happens if we slow down quickly and we are just sliding straight on? And then we're gonna turn. Now, if we were to hit the accelerator too fast, we would start sliding to the right and end up in that fence, because that's just about losing traction. Now the conditions are changing again, and we almost have a slush situation, which is really hazardous because it looks like the pavement's kind of okay, so you have a tendency to speed up, but then your front tires will hit that slush and it'll throw you off, and then it's really easy to lose control. I've seen people drive and they'll hit that slush and they'll literally just flip their car by going off the road. So don't be fooled into speeding up when it looks like the road's getting a little better, because it's still really slick. And then you have this now almost freezing rain because the temperature's coming up a little bit. But watch that slushy conditions. Our way back, and the snow plow has got one side of the road plowed. Always a welcome sight to see the snow plow. Visibility is even less now, but the snow is kind of getting some rain. But you can see the fog has come in. Barely see the traffic over there. So that even complicates issues. Much more low visibility, slick roads, freezing rain, slush, snow. Yeah, driving in the winter, it can be very, very dangerous. So take your time, be careful, and be prepared. Oh, we're out of control, we're spinning. Something, hang on. Yeah, just kidding. Little camera trickery. But that's what can happen sometimes. You're doing 360s in the road. What do? Don't hit the accelerator and don't hit the brake. Steer away from the slide. So if you're sliding to the left, steer to the right. That'll help correct you back. But just don't freak out. Don't speed up or don't smash on the brake, or then you're really going to go sliding. Sometimes you just steer away from it and it'll stop and you'll still be in the middle of the road. Other times, not so much. So be careful out there, DIY Duke. So yeah, you want to put yourself together a little pack of winter emergency things like gloves, a vest. Now that's really good to have on, especially if you have to chain up, because man, it can be super dangerous when you're trying to chain up near traffic. One misstep and the person's going to run into you. So a nice visibility vest, a towing cable in case you need it, jumper cables. I take some knee pads so I don't get my knees wet if I have to chain up. Ice scraper. You got some flares and some triangles, you know, some various tools. Little gripper things that go in your shoes. Hey, that's what I'm talking about. Just those kind of things. And again, inside the vehicle, probably. Gloves, mittens, blankets, some extra water, some extra food if you're going on a trip. If you're going to town, that's not a big deal, but you know, I carry extra tow rope, and I have another pair of jumper cables and that, and there's a blanket in case you have to get on the ground or something, or a tarp, whatever. But you know, those essentials. If you can think of anything else, go ahead and say in the comments. Anyway, this is perfect snow for making snowmen too. Packs really good. I should make a buff dude snowman. Yeah.